special show that's about to come up next on BET. I'm really excited about this show. Once again, Aaliyah, rest in peace. This special features some of her friends, some of her family members talking about her life and legacy. So tune in right now. Here's Aaliyah, 1 in a Million, next, only on BET.
Aaliyah.
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 Miss Aaliyah.
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 You will always be 1 in a million.
Aaliyah Dana Houghton. At the tender age of 15, the Detroit native emerged with a fresh sound, an angelic voice, and sinewy dance moves, landing her at the top of the charts and establishing her as the princess of R&B. In less than 7 years, she released 3 albums and launched a promising film career. On August 25, 2001, Aaliyah perished in a horrific plane crash, leaving behind friends, family, and legions of devastated fans. She was an angel on earth. This is the story of Aaliyah, 1 in a Million.
My real name.
Very unique. It's nice, though.
I think it's Muslim Arabic.
Oh, all right.
Aaliyah was definitely, even as a young girl, very driven, and she had whatever it is that the industry is constantly trying to identify. It's that intangible, special quality, and I think that Jive really saw that.
I worked on the very first music video with her, which was Back and Forth. And she was very quiet and she was very shy. And a lot of people thought that she was wearing the sunglasses because there was something wrong with her eyes, but she was wearing the sunglasses because it helped calm her down because she was nervous. And a lot of new performers that I work with, you have to really teach them how to sell their own song. Aaliyah, you didn't have to teach. I mean, she was a natural and she just turned it on.
Congratulations on the album.
Thank you.
It's done incredibly well.
I need to thank the fans for supporting me because it's double platinum because of them. So I thank them in the Lord all the time, definitely.
And you worked with some excellent people on it. I know
yes.
You did 6 of the tracks with Timbaland and Missy.
7, yeah, they
7.
did half of the album. Wow. Much love to my crew, Timbaland, Missy, and everybody.
At the time, Missy and Tim were relatively unknown. She was the star in the group, and she was really banking it all on them.
We did a record called Sugar and Spice that Timbaland and another young man took into Atlantic Records. They liked the sound, and it was something different they had never heard before. So they said, you know, let's put y'all in the studio with Aaliyah. And we was excited.
I gotta thank her because she heard the specialness in us.
Right.
Because when Sugar and Spice, she's like, there's something special about Tim and Missy. But I don't like the words because it's too young, but it's something special about them. So let's go in the studio and see what we come up with. When we got down to recording, Missy was just in her zone writing, I was doing the beat. And one day, Missy was like, remember that new style that we was doing in the basement with the double beat, that double time beat that you was doing? And I was like, you want to get that to her? I said, I think we should. I was like, yeah, we probably should. I think it'd be dope.
When Aaliyah did 1 in a Million, her vocals, her dancing ability, her as an artist, I'm like, she's gonna be the one to pull this sound off.
Now, you got a lot of success, a lot of popularity, everybody knows you and everything. You got 2 LPs out, doing very well. Now, is it a lot of fun or is a lot of work involved?
It's a lot of hard work, it really is, but I love what I do, so I have a ball doing whatever I'm doing, whether it be interviews, touring, traveling, I enjoy it all.
I had come in for us to work together. I had never found a female artist that moved exactly like me. It was pretty amazing. It was like synchronized swimming. I couldn't believe how alike we danced. Aaliyah had natural talent for sure. She really worked very hard at everything that we did. A lot of hip-hop dance can be very masculine. She definitely brought out a very feminine side to it. There were things that I discovered along the way that she had, like her ability to do amazing belly dance moves that I was like, wow, where did that come from? It was just like, you know, I'd say, okay, let's try this, let's do this, and she would just be right in the pocket with it.
She was a perfect 10. It was effortless, the way she moved. She danced like water.
The video that I think was my favorite is Are You That Somebody? Because we started choreographing before we even got the treatment in. Mark, the director, came on board and he kind of came into the studio and looked at the dance and was like, well, this is great. Like, this is the music video. Let me just find ways to set it in, you know, cool settings. It allowed us to show a lot of the dance. And because we had so much time to work on the dance, it allowed us to really kind of like catch all of Timberland's beats. For us, we loved it. Are You That Somebody was it for us.
Describe her personality as just silly. She's definitely someone you can instantly fall in love with. She was a joy to be around. At the time we did spend together, I would always bring her around my homeboys uptown, you know, and they loved her like a true, like she was one of us, because she just always wanted to be involved in the snapping and hear funny stuff. You know, she was my day-to-day homie, and we laughed at people, not to say people, but we laughed at the funny things in life all the time.
Always joke, always smiling. I remember me and her decided we was gonna wear some dresses to the awards. She said we gonna do some sequence dresses, woo, woo, woo. And so I said, she tried to set me up. So I was like, I'm coming in my jogging suit. But she really wore a dress. And I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
she really popped
I thought
up
that was a
in some
setup.
open-toed shoes. But I thought she was trying to set me up.
I don't know if she was ready to do that album, per se, because she was working on her movie at the time. And I think the label was rushing it.
It's amazing. It really is. When I went to shoot the film, I was very nervous. I kept telling myself, this is it. This is what you've wanted. This is the real deal. Now you gotta do your thing. You gotta put all of you in this, and hopefully they'll like you. And for people to say it's impressive and you're so natural, I mean, it's the best feeling in the world. I feel like all the hard work, you know, it paid off.
You know, I remember they had called her to read for The Matrix, and she flew to LA for a day. And you know, Australia is not like a regular flight. That's like 24 straight hours. And she flew there for the day, did her reading, and actually I was shooting a movie, paid in full. And because she had been gone and she was only 5 hours away, it wasn't like I could stop and go visit her in Australia. That would have been irresponsible, and I would have been looking completely open. But I did fly to LA for that one day to meet up with her. And it wasn't a thing. She was like, I gotta go back, and that was that, you know.
You heard that you have been confirmed for Matrix 2 and The Matrix 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God, congratulations.
Thank you.
How far? Hey, they ready for that. How far along is that project?
They started filming in March. I go in the end of May to do a couple of weeks in Oakland, and then I don't go to Australia till next year, till January.
You've been in Australia now.
pimping stuff, yo.
She was very ambitious, and she worked hard to achieve any dream and make it a reality. And one of those dreams was definitely to do movies, and you know, she was hitting The Matrix, so you know, you saw what direction she was going. And I think she was gonna start to take some very challenging roles, because she was reading a lot of scripts.
I don't know if she was ready to do that album, per se, because she was working on her movie at the time. And I think the label was rushing it, trying to just, because she wanted Missy. Missy wanted her to come, she wanted all us to come to Australia so we could go for a minute, but we couldn't stay out there. It wasn't like the One in a Million album, because I wasn't there for a long period of time. Missy couldn't really go, and sending records wasn't our thing.
Now, your album has been out since mid-July, and it's been doing so well. We got to
Thank
congratulate you on that.
I have to thank all of you guys for that. Thank you.
And We Need a Resolution did so good on the countdown. Then we got to know what the next video is, and I hope you're saying it's the song I love.
Yes, it is. It's Rock the Boat.
Yes!
It's Rock the Boat.
Yeah. Now, when can we expect that?
I shoot the video tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
And that video should be out, and we're hoping like beginning of September.
I can't wait.
We're actually doing singles back to back. We're doing Rock the Boat first, then we're dropping More Than a Woman. So we got them coming back to back. Good morning. Good early morning. What is it now, 6? We've been up since 3, doing hair and makeup to get the beautiful sunrise shot. That's what you gotta do. It's painful, but hey, it's awesome. Get in the video. It's beautiful though. Did you look at that? Did you catch that? So pretty. Rock the boat.
I first met Aaliyah when I was brought in for her video, Rock the Boat. We were going to the Bahamas, I mean, so it just felt like a win-win for me. We literally had been shooting all day. She decided that she was ready to go back, that they'd gotten all the shots they needed of her.
Everyone on the plane had gone off on a separate speedboat to catch the flight, and we still had a few more things to shoot.
We were all like, wait, can we get pictures of you before you go? Because we were on a boat, and they brought in another boat to take her and her hair and makeup people. She was like, yo, I'll see you. Come on, and we're gonna be doing the Grammys. We're gonna do all the award shows, so don't even worry about it. We'll get it then. And then she got on that boat, and that was the last time we saw her. And then we got back to the hotel.
Everyone was pretty tired and hungry, and so me and some of the dancers went and met at the bar.
The woman there at the desk said, did someone from your group leave today? Were they on a flight?
After we ordered, a phone call came in, and they asked, was anybody there responsible or in charge? I went to the phone, and that's when I was told of the plane crash.
Fatima, our choreographer, said, bring everybody to my room.
I found Hype.
And then Hype came in, and just the look on his face, you know, the room fell.
Because everyone in charge was on the plane, there really wasn't anybody else left that knew the family enough to like make that call. And so, you know, I had to make that call.
22-year-old Aaliyah and her entourage were filming a music video on the Bahamian island of Central Abaco. Ironically, they had chartered a larger plane to take them back to Miami later Saturday night. For some reason, they changed their plans and boarded a smaller plane earlier.
A week before the Rock the Boat video shoot, she called me and asked me if I was available, and I told her that I was already booked, so we all got on board of trying to get Chris to like rearrange his plans to fill in. And she was like, you know, if I can't get you or Chris, I'm not doing this video. And she was like, the label's gonna be mad, but I don't care. So that was the last conversation we had.
She had me on a two-way, and she was like, I don't like this plane. And I was like, don't get on it then. And she always had a thing for planes. Like, it was always a big deal. And she was like, I got to go shoot this video. And that was the last correspondence we had, and I was against that whole trip.
I'm gonna tell you like this. The thing that really bothers me the most about the live with the death, we just got in an argument. And I never really got to say I'm sorry. But when I was about to say, you know, why are we even tripping? That's when we got the news.
When the world lost Aaliyah, we lost a wonderful, amazing, humble, incredible human being. When the world lost Aaliyah, we lost a wonderful, amazing, humble, incredible human being.
We lost a true artist and a beautiful spirit.
We lost magic. We lost the future.
Someone who was inspirational and influential.
We lost greatness.
An angel.
Music.
Now when I hear a record, it's like as if she's kicking it with me. You know, I feel lucky to have that, you know, someone that I cared about so much that has passed, to be able to have them talk to me. And it's odd because there'll be moments that I'm going through it, and all of a sudden randomly this song will play from somewhere. A song will play, and I'll be like, I get some good money.
Where I'm at in my career right now, I feel so blessed because everything that I've always wanted is happening to me, and I feel it's happening right on schedule. It's progressed since I first came out with H&F But a Number till now, and I just feel like I have so many places to go and so many things to enjoy. I'm just very happy, very blessed.